What's going on, guys? Beers and Bait here, and I'm going to give you guys my freshwater setup. Just a little update. Last time I went out on the kayak, wasn't too good. The seat modification I did with that old beach seat ended up breaking on me about 2 hours in, and I was on the deck of the boat with my butt getting wet. So I'm gonna try something new for that. Got a kayak seat in the works, got a nice thick padding to it, but let's get on with my freshwater setup. First thing I'm going to show you here is my Okuma Stratus V. It's the SV45 model. I'm running on the Duckett. Let's see if you can see that. Duckett Ghost. It's a 6'9", medium heavy. Running 12 pound test Bass Pro line. Don't really like the line too much, but just haven't changed it. It works. It just has really good memory, and it kind of stays coiled, gets wrapped around the tip. As far as the reel's nice. Never had any issues with it. As you can see, you can maybe see a little bit of dirt in there. I use it a lot. It's one of my favorite reels. Next thing is for the bait here. Let's see if I can take this off real quick. All right. So what I've got it on is I've got the Zoom Fluke. It's the Zoom Superfluke 7-inch. This thing here is, I've tried it once before. Didn't really have too good of luck, but again, I was pretty fresh at the trying artificial, so we'll see how this one goes now that I know a little bit more. I've got a 3/0 offset hook here. Basically, you can see I've got it Texas rigged here. My plan on this is I'm going to be trolling it out. Maybe doing a little bit of casting with it, but just seeing how it does. Stripers are going pretty crazy right now up at the lake that I fish at, so see if we can pick up a few of those. All right, next one here is one of my favorite ones. It's my Johnny Morris reel, Carbon Black series. This one was cool. I picked this up at Bass Pro. I actually got it on the reel trade-in. Took in one of my old ones. I think I ended up picking this one up for maybe $100, $80, something like that. I really like this one. Definitely a favorite of mine. I paired it up with the Bass Pro Extreme 7-foot heavy fast action rod. I really like this one. This by far in the ocean, even out at the lake, one of my favorite ones, one of my go-tos. As far as bait here, we're running the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. These things here, I've had these for a while. I got them through the Bass magazine. They were giving out a special if you signed up for their thing. They gave you a bag with some books, some baits, and this is one of the things that came to it. Well, I never knew how to fish them, never looked up how to do it until recently, and so I'm excited to go give these guys a shot. It seemed pretty good. It's also partnered with that same 3/0 offset hook. Sorry for the line, forgot to mention the line here. This is Power Pro 50-pound braided line. I went with 50 because I do use the line. So I set that down. I do use that out on the boats, the ocean boats. Putting on a good spoon, tossing it out, you can pick up the good 20-pound tunas off that. Again, managing the drag. So I did go with the 50 to give just a little bit extra strength. So just to kind of give you guys a look. The Zoom Super Flukes there come in a bag like this. I believe they come in a package of 5. I only have 3 now left, including the one I have on. The other 2 just got old, got brown. The color, they were no longer that white pearl color. Actually, the color is white ice. And the Berkley Havoc, the Pit Bosses. Like I said, never thought to try these, but they seem to like it out at the lake. The bass seem to love these, so go give them a shot, see what I can do. And if you can see this, this is the 3/0 offset hook that I'll be using. Kind of silly, but I got these with the intention of going out for shark, picking up like small leopards out at the beach. Yeah, that again was young dumb mistake. Not the best thing for it. They do bend these really easy. So yeah. Now last one here, and a lot of people make fun of me for this one. And the reason is I paid $50 for this whole set, or the rod and reel. I got it at Bass Pro Shops. It's their Mega Cast series. I've looked it up and I can't even find this anymore there. So I'm thinking they discontinued it, either upgraded, made new ones, but I cannot find this one anymore. The rod I believe is like a 6.5, 6.5, but that's all it really gives you as far as info on the rod. I've caught some big fish on this. The way I've caught it is out on the boat, stick out a bobber with like a 6-foot leader with a worm on it, nightcrawler, and just let the current take it and let it drift. I've caught some big trout that way. But a part of this, I have the 20-pound test Hyper Braid from Bass Pro. First time trying it, I really like it. It's got a nice smooth feeling to it. It's not rough like the Power Pro. Ties really easy, not slip into place nicely. So that was good. This is also, it's backed with 12-pound mono. I just got cheap mono from Walmart. And the reason I backed it is I split the line on 2 different reels. I split it on one I used for the ocean when I cast out some of those minnows, and I put some on this. Well, I had to back for this to make up that space. But not only that, this is just for casting. There's no point in filling this entire spool with braid when I'm never going to use the entire spool. So you can see it here. This frog I picked up from Turner's Outdoorsman a long time ago. Never really, again, knew how to fish it until recently. So when I was throwing it out, I was just throwing it out in all the wrong places. But I'm excited to try this out again. Let's see if you can see it. It is weedless here. So that's all. That was one of the reasons why I got it. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It has a cool action in the water. So excited now to throw it in the right places, see if I can pick up some of those big bass. Alright guys, so that's everything I have for you today. I will be going fishing tomorrow morning, early in the morning again, to try out some of this stuff. I'm also going to do a segment on my ocean stuff. Is there anything you'd like to see? Just give me a comment below. Tell me what you want to see, and if I have it, I'll show you. If not, guys, happy fishing.